since I am currently dealing with the crushing guilt of knowing that I have killed an entire civilization of conscious objects and preventing people from fixing the squeak in their doors, I am going to talk about something else. But before I do that, I must admit that when I said on my admission, my apology to WD-40, the genuine one, not the one where I changed my mind halfway through because I have issues with paranoia and distrust and abandonment. I did say that I didn't mean to kill her, I just wanted to teach her a lesson. That was a false fabrication of the situation, and it was said under emotional circumstances, and I was not clear in the head when I said that. My lawyer told me this is all I can say about the situation at this current moment, but more about the situation will likely come out soon. Not from me, from the news. Probably national news. But Charlie Brown, right? The symbolism in Charlie Brown. What does it mean? Why is his head so big and round? Well, I think there's a multitude of reasons why the symbolism in Charlie Brown Peanuts cartoon strips from Charles M. Schulz, born in Minnesota, has a round head. And I think it's because not only are the characters, at least at first in the original 1950 to 1952 volume, they are supposed to look like peanuts because that is the name of the strip, so their heads look like peanuts, as you can see. I think it is also symbolism for Charlie Brown's ego that over time slowly morphed into self-hatred. You see this a lot when Charlie Brown is teasing Patty and running around town and just causing a lot of trouble and just being a very chaotic little boy that needs to be disciplined. That you can see that he has kind of a little bit of an ego, you know. And slowly over time, this morphs into regret, depression, and hopelessness. So the symbolism in Peanuts is really this simple. It is about a little boy who had such an inflated ego that his head grew so large that it exploded on itself, and eventually his body punished him for being so egotistical by making him depressed. Kind of like me in a lot of ways. So, I really enjoy this comic strip, personally speaking, because I can relate to it quite well. And especially the very first original volume, which released in the 1950s. Some people say that these actually released in, well, actually the government says that this specific collection released in 2014, that is a fabrication. The government is lying to you because they want you to join the Baptist Church. This volume was actually published in 1950. Why would they lie about something? Well, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. The Baptist Church is equating Charlie Brown with goodness and holiness. And we all know that the Baptist Church is inherently evil. So, them changing the date on that is trying to persuade people to join the Baptist Church so they can dip more dead bodies in water that they sacrificed on a cross. I know they do that, you know. I mean, they show the person just being baptized regularly, but I know it goes deeper than that. I'm not stupid. I think they snatch the person after they're baptized and finish the job. So when they ask you to donate, I'm just saying, not only may you be donating to the Trump administration, you are donating to children being harmed, which in reality is the exact same thing. So it doesn't really matter, Trump or Baptist, they're both the exact same thing inherently when you think about it that way. But Peanuts is the greatest cartoon ever made. What is happening? Why did I just speak like Donald Trump? Peanuts is the greatest cartoon ever made. There is nothing else like it. Am I related to Donald Trump? Am I one of Donald Trump's kids? I know I'm adopted. Oh, no. Oh, no. I am. I am one of Donald Trump's kids. That is why the universe set it up this way. Me harming WD-40. Killing WD-40s. Then I feel so much guilt over it. So much crushing guilt that for some reason isn't coming through on my facial expressions. I don't know why, I really do feel guilty over it. It all links back to Donald Trump. When I think about it that way, I don't know if I even hold responsibility for killing the WD-40 factory. I think all of it was the Trump organization, pulling strings in the background. When I think about it that way, I really did nothing wrong. Okay, I did do something wrong. I did. But it is Donald Trump's fault. I promise you. I am going to prove it to the world. I am going to be set free from jail. They didn't take me to jail. It's kind of a low priority case, honestly. I mean, they have bigger things to worry about, like people urinating on the streets. But I think I will be set free from the court trial because it's just not my responsibility. Maybe this truly is the symbolism of Peanuts. Doing things that are out of your control. Maybe when Charlie Brown teased Patty, it was out of his control. He wasn't even choosing to. So why does Charlie Brown deserve to be so depressed and miserable and hopeless? Donald Trump is the son of Charles M. Schultz. Oh my God. This changes everything. You know what, though? I may not have a very crushing guilt over killing the WD-40s, but I do have crushing guilt over being related to Donald Trump. So, I must die, because I am related to such a sick, twisted, demented man, and I will continue to harm people if I am alive.